morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching. This is coming to you from DCTV. We have a food for thought for the new year. What legacy are you laying up for your children? I have a story for you. At the point of death, a renowned civil servant, Tom Smith, called his children and after praying for them, advised them to follow his footsteps so they can have their peace of mind in life. The eldest child, Elizabeth, a graduate, looked at the other siblings and yelled, "Daddy, it's unfortunate you are dying without a penny in your bank account. It's a pity you are living us the same wretched life you live. Personally, I can't emulate you," she continued. Other fathers in the neighborhood that you tag as being corrupt, thieves of public funds, left houses and properties for their children. See the kind of comfortable life they live and the schools they attend. You are dying after 35 years of public service with just one rickety car. The only honor you have in this room is the citation of an award you won as the best public service accountant when we were not even born. Even this house we live is a rented apartment. Sorry, I can't emulate you. You are dying of a common disease, and we can't even fly you outside the country like the others do. How can we cater for our mom and the little ones by living like you did in this part of the world? How? Daddy, please, let's chart our own course and paddle our own canoe. Few days later, their father gave up the spirit. 3 years after, Elizabeth finished her master's degree. She applied for a job and went for an interview in a multinational company. The interview panel had already penciled down a candidate for the highly converted post, but wanted to complete the formality of interviewing all applicants on the list. As soon as Elizabeth sat before the interview panel, the chairman of the committee looked through her CV, nodded, and asked, "Hi, Miss Smith. Tell us a bit about yourself." And Elizabeth replied, "I am Elizabeth Smith. My dad, the late Tom Smith, was the regional head accountant of the National Insurance and also served as an administrator of public health for many years." But the chairman cut in. "Oh my God, you are the daughter of Mr. Tom Smith? I can't believe it." He turned to other members and said, "This Smith man was the one that signed my membership form into the Institute of Chartered Administrators when he served in our district in the north, and his recommendation earned me where I am today. It was really difficult getting a man in such high office to do that. During those years, you needed to be rich to get your form signed. But the amazing thing is he did all this for free. I didn't even know his address. He never knew me from Adam. He just did it for me. I returned to his office after a year only to hear he was transferred. That was it. And I never heard from him again." He turned to Elizabeth. "I have no question for you. Consider yourself as having gotten the job. Resume tomorrow. Your letter will be waiting for you. For how your dad remained honest and served everyone with diligence, I trust you will follow his path in this job." Elizabeth Smith became the corporate affairs manager of the company with two cars, one official and one for private use, attached to the office with a duplex and two drivers, a salary of £250,000 every month, excluding allowances and other costs when she travels outside the country. After 2 years of working in the company, the group managing director of the company came from America to announce his intention to resign and needed a replacement. A personality with high integrity was sought after. Again, the company's consultant nominated Elizabeth Smith. In an interview, she was asked the secret of her success and the sudden skyrocketing profile. And in tears, she replied, "My daddy paved these ways for me. It was after he died that I knew that he was financially poor, but fabulously rich in integrity, discipline, and honesty." She was asked again why she is weeping because she's no longer a kid, as to miss her dad. Still after a long time, she replied, "At the point of death, I insulted my dad for being an honest man of integrity. I hope he will forgive me in his grave. I didn't work for all this. He did it for me to just walk in." So finally, she was asked, "Will you follow your father's footsteps as he requested?" And her simple answer was, "I have already been doing that. I have met a number of people after his death, and I haven't seen or heard anyone say a word against my dad's life in public service. I now adore the man. I have a big picture of him in my living room and my office. He deserves whatever I have after God. Are you like Tom Smith? It pays to build a name. The reward doesn't come quickly, but it will come however long it may take, and it lasts longer. Integrity, discipline, self control, and fear of God make a man wealthy, not the fat bank account, luxurious cars, and mansions. Leave a good heritage for your children and the next generation. Are you building a good name for your children or a fat bank account? Money fades, fame goes, cars get out of the system, but a good name stays on forever. This is coming to you from DCTV. I remain your sister, Opokomino.